Just trying to twerk. Just be patient till them perkins coming. You can't come around this blood unless you trying to purchase something. What's up, y'all? King Carlos here, man. Around me each and every day. Yeah. Too much move make it get you shot up in your face. Yeah. Be the murder case because them boys didn't leave a trace. So I'm right here running up some millions in a day. What's up, y'all, man? King Carlos here, bro. Speaking on some shit. That's interesting to me. That's this Joe Budden and Charlamagne situation. And I wonder, sometimes people don't understand this. Two unmovable forces that meet, that can't move each other, often, I'm going to say, take on the guise, and I mean take on the guise of friendship. They take on the image of being cool with each other after time passes, because they don't move each other, and they start to, and they know each other are too, the words, certain things can't be said about each other. They're too big to move each other, right? Certain words they don't say about each other, things like this. That's the whole relationship with Joe Budden and Charlamagne. I think a lot of people don't understand this, bro. Joe Budden and Charlamagne are not cool, bro. Joe Budden and Charlamagne were never friends. Joe Budden and Charlamagne were never brothers. If you pay attention, Andrew Schultz is a fucking hater. I can't stand that motherfucker. Like, put it like this. Y'all already know how I feel about the culture and shit like that, and how I feel about my race, and how I feel about my people. You know, as far as hip-hop goes, and as far as our real heritage as Hebrews, and as far as, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop and R&B and things like that nature. I understand, bro, there's white people that have platforms. There's Jewish people that have platforms and stuff like that in hip-hop. But when they say certain shit or speak on certain people, bro, speak on certain topics that they have, and first off, they shouldn't speak on it because they have no idea what's going on. They're not black. And then they're speaking wrongly about it. I totally understand where Joe Budden's coming from when you check that. Charlamagne the God has always, put it like this, Charlamagne the God has always known that Joe Budden might not have the hits as most of these rappers, but lyrically he could destroy most of these niggas. And he's also always known that Joe Budden had the intelligence, and Joe Budden has the motherfucking, Joe Budden is sporadic, Joe Budden is entertainment, just like he's entertaining. Joe Budden doesn't need a guest, just like he doesn't need a guest. Joe Budden has a podcast with just him speaking, just like Charlamagne does, right? Joe Budden, Charlamagne has always known this. And I don't think that's the reason he hates Joe Budden. I think just the way that Joe Budden is divisive, and Joe Budden is not a house nigga. Charlamagne has always been a house nigga. Even when Charlamagne back in the day, and house nigga don't always mean go against white people, guys. House nigga means going against the powers that be. They could be black. Put it like this. When Charlamagne the God got fired because of Jay-Z, my nigga, right there, any kind of cool points that Charlamagne the God was giving Jay-Z, because we all know Charlamagne the God knows the truth. He knows Jay-Z's a fucking hater and all this shit, bro, but he's not gonna call it out. You know what I'm saying? So any cool points that nigga was giving Jay-Z, right there when he got that nigga fired, he should have cut all ties. But what does he do, bro? He still kissed Jay-Z's ass, dick sucking, do all this whole ass shit. Even though Charlamagne the God is the nigga that brung up Benny Siegel up there and got that great interview, bro. That's one of probably the greatest interviews in hip hop, where he told the truth, bro. Charlamagne the God had the police called on him. I mean, Charlamagne the God, forgive me, Jay-Z had the police called on Benny Siegel, bro. Jay-Z's supposed to be a street nigga, but you called the law on this nigga when you know what you told this nigga, House Rock. Put it like this. He just exposed that Jay-Z was doing the same thing that white and Jewish people doing, but the Jewish people were doing, but the way Jay-Z was doing it was, he was telling niggas, oh, we Rockefeller, we family. And then he was hitting niggas with the, oh, nah, it's just business, bro. It's the paperwork you signed. You know what I'm saying? Same thing they do, except they don't ever tell you it's family. They tell you it's business from the jump. So when you get fucked over, you can't really say nothing. But Jay-Z was telling niggas, oh, it's Rockefeller, we family, and then hit niggas with the paperwork and hitting them with the business side of things. And Jay-Z exposed that. Charlamagne exposed that. Jay-Z got him fired because Jay-Z's a hoe. Charlamagne the God, instead of going against Jay-Z like he should have, because Jay-Z's a hoe, he just kissed ass. that's the kind of shit I can't follow, bro. He just conformed. He's always been like that. When it came to the shit he was saying about Monique and shit like that, like everybody knows Charlamagne got changed by Monique. If nobody wants to admit it, I'll admit it, bro. Charlamagne got his ass changed by Monique. When Monique went up there and did what she did to him, that nigga never was the same after that. He had no rebuttal, bro. He changed his whole approach after he conformed like that, and also with the homosexuality. We're not gonna act like Charlamagne. Listen, bro, we're not gonna act like Charlamagne used to flirt with like women with hell, bro. Charlamagne's a creep, but you can actually say the nigga was fucking with women. When it wasn't until Charlamagne got on this homosexual vibe, he started doing all this booty shit, doing all this gay shit with DJ Envy. That's when he got the book deals and all that. But people don't even want to admit that. People want to act like, so I'm not acting like Charlamagne wasn't worth the book deal, but I'm not acting like Charlamagne doesn't have a brilliant mind. I just said he does. He's content. Charlamagne himself is content, but he's a house nigga, bro. Joe Budden has always been the type of dude to go against the grain. Even when he was on Love and Hip Hop, bro, exposing Mona Scott way back then, how it was fake, he wouldn't get paid right, leaving because of contractual disagreements, all that type of shit, bro. Joe Budden has always been like that. Yes, how Joe Budden has been on drugs, he's not perfect. Charlamagne, the God, ain't perfect. That's the thing I hate too. People try to paint it as though Joe Budden is just some drug addict. All right, Charlamagne is a fucking rapist, my nigga. Let's just keep it 100. Everybody got their fuck ups, bro. Charlamagne's a rapist, but what's quiet is kept, my nigga. We know some of y'all niggas sensitive. And Charlamagne do a lot of gay shit. It is what it is, bro. That's just what he want to do. I don't give a fuck. But it is what it is. Nobody's perfect. But, yeah, man. And so, pretty much what the whole thing is, fighting for the goddamn, they're fighting right now with the Spotify shit. The thing that gets me is, this is the time where these niggas should put aside their differences and come together. But you got Charlamagne, bitch ass, without nobody even saying nothing. Spotify isn't coming out saying anything. Joe Budden is just speaking. You got Charlamagne, the guy, coming out talking about why are you fighting for the creator to get all the rights to his? Notice this. I just told y'all this. I told y'all this on another video. Every time, bro, black people try to get ownership, every time black people try to get their publishing, they make us look crazy as hell. Anytime you try to talk on some shit that white people own and publish, they will sue your ass immediately, and they show you their power hand, bro. And it's wrong when black people want that, because white, how many, all right, put it like this. How many black movies do you hear white people, like Bon Jovi and George Strait and all these guys are great, these guys are talented, bro. All these Kiss, all these great artists. How many times do you hear these songs played in black movies? Because we got movies where they could be played in. Never. You want to know why? Because white people own the rights to all that fucking music. How many fucking times have you heard Nelly, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, Nas? How many times have you heard fucking Biggie Smalls? Even now you're hearing fucking Ray Sherman, Kid Cudi. All these black artists played in these white movies. Don't you know those artists don't get shit from that, bro? If they don't own the royalties to those music, if they don't own the publishing to their music, that goes to the label. They might get no, it's not an album sale, so that goes to the label, because guess what? When you sign to these labels, like Joe Budden is trying to tell you not to do, bro, and Charlamagne is trying to say, it's okay because you're getting money. When you sign to these labels, they get your likeness, bro. They get your likeness. They get your motherfucking voice. They get your look. They get your movie royalties. They get your music royalties. They get your fucking your venue royalties. The only thing you get is the back end. And guess what? They made it now where you can't do shows, so there's no back end. So anytime you're shown on something, anytime your face is shown on the goddamn Dial soap commercial, anytime your face is shown on the goddamn shoe commercial, yeah, I ain't saying you don't get something, but just know the ass end of that money, the big end, the end that you should get, because it's you, it's your likeness. If it wasn't you right there saying that with your voice and the way you say it, it wouldn't sell. No, it goes to somebody else's pocket. And that's all Joe Budden is trying to do on a level of content creating. Where content creating right now is something I do, bro. I'm trying to get my podcast going, which I am finna get my podcast going, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know when it's up. I can get my equipment on now, my nigga. But that's all he fighting for, bro. Joe Budden is just fighting for, hey, bro, if you're the creator, just like DJ Academics, bro. DJ Academics owns his shit, so he ain't got to worry about that kind of shit. But somebody like a young dude like me, or some other young creator out there that I know about my shit, but say if I was green in the game and I was bigger and I signed to a motherfucking like a Spotify, or I signed to a Revolt, or I signed to a, which I know Revolt is black owned, but hey, we ain't gonna act like, listen, bro, P. Diddy is so big, he has white people and Jewish people that are doing this paperwork, trust me. So they get him, he gets the money. He's a black boss, so I must salute him on that, but trust me, if you're an artist, you're getting fucked up. Look at all the horror stories this artist got, so I'm not even finna think about signing to this nigga on the Spotify deal. But you know what I'm saying? Say I signed to fucking, I don't know, Complex or some shit like that. They get the bulk in, bro. All what's the name is trying to do is ensure that don't happen. And you got Charlamagne the guy, a dude that's a content himself going against it. So that's pretty much the thing on it, bro. And also, they was never brothers, my nigga. Shout out to anybody that liked the video.